What it do, my people? It's your boy Hell Rail, back again with Fresh Off the Clock. I want to touch today on the Kenyon Martin, Draymond Green beef, man, and really just it's some parts of this back and forth that's getting me. For one, when Kenyon Martin wanted to address Draymond and say that Draymond couldn't do what he do on other teams. It could be some facts to that. Now, if he was on another team, could he do what he do? I don't know. He could do it, but I don't know if it would lead to championships. I don't know, because Bob Myers did a great job when he picked Draymond Green, because this is a 35th pick, man. Let's not get this twisted. This ain't a first round. Draymond is not a first round pick, not somebody highly sought after. This is just somebody who came in and understood the assignment. That's what Draymond is great at. I understand the assignment. Kenyon Martin is a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who comes in the league with a chip on his shoulder to perform, which he has done that. And I ain't saying he's never done that in his career. Underachiever, I don't know. That's kind of in the eye of the beholder. If Kenyon feels like he got what he got out of his career, then hey, he got what he got. Now, the part that I debate is when Kenyon Martin says, "Do you believe that I was on the Golden State Warriors, that they don't win those 4 championships?" And I heard some people on the show, Gil's Arena, I think it was Gilbert, said yes, they get those 4 rings. No, bro. No. You got it all fucked up. For one, let me just put these out here. Draymond, for his career, has over 760 made threes. Over 760. Kenyon Martin, I looked it up, he has like 66 made threes for his career, meaning most of his work was done in the paint, clogging that motherfucker up when Steph Curry doing his thing. You ain't stretching the floor. You kind of sitting in the paint, man. And it's like, nah, we don't need you down here. If you look at Golden State's history, the bigs were able to come out, stretch the floor, you know what I'm saying, and make intelligent passes. If you look at Draymond's career, I think he got probably 4,000 or 5,000 assists, where Kenyon probably floating around 1,000. These are the things that Golden State needed, you know what I'm saying, in order for their system to work. Kenyon is more like, I was a leading scorer. You never would have been a leading scorer for the Golden State Warriors. Never, at no point would you have been the leading scorer for the Golden State Warriors. We got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and if you want to add in the 3 years they had Kevin Durant. Which one of those years were you going to be the leading scorer for the Golden State Warriors? None of them. You know what I'm saying? None of them. Now, let's talk about how Kenyon Martin, in the previous video I saw, where he said, man, he was talking to Nick Young, and he was telling Nick Young, because trying to prove his point that he was a number 1 option, that I went 3 for 23 in the finals. Brother, you go 3 for 23 on the Golden State Warriors, we'll see you. You won't be there next season. I'm promising you that. You go 3 for 23, you're gone. You won't be there. Go ask Harrison Barnes. He cost, if you want to be honest, I believe Harrison Barnes cost the Golden State Warriors the 2015-16 finals, because he couldn't hit wide open threes to save his life. If Harrison Barnes is hitting those threes, we win that championship. So that's why when I hear people say, no way the Golden State Warriors were ever going to beat the Cavs again. If Harrison Barnes was doing what Harrison Barnes had been doing all season, which was hitting timely threes, they beat the Cavs easy. Harrison Barnes shit the bed. That's just being honest. So when I hear Kenyon Martin say that if you put me on the Warriors, they win those chips easily. And it's like, I don't think so, brother, because the type of player you are is not what Golden State needed. I don't even believe, to be honest, if you were the starting power forward and Draymond was on the bench, I believe Kenyon Martin is the type of player that would have gave Draymond his first opportunity, where they would have said, this is not working. Draymond, come in the game. Let's see what you got. You know what I'm saying? And Draymond would have came in and understood what they were looking for better than what Kenyon would have understood what they're looking for. Draymond is able to run an offense. Kenyon Martin can't run an offense, man. Let's just keep it, like, especially not a complex offense like what we talking about with Golden State. He's not able to stretch the floor. Like I said, over 700 and something made threes. And you talking about Kenyon Martin shooting 66. He's clogging the paint. You're clogging the paint, my brother. The only thing you got on Draymond is scoring and rebounding, and those are the two things that just are not important. Just not that important to Golden State during their run. It's just, it is what it is. Now, is Draymond a better individual player? If you're talking about, hey, roll the ball out there, let's see who's better, him or him. Nah, I'm going to give it to Kenyon. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about a talent, boom, boom, him and him, I'm going to go Kenyon. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that's just a senseless debate, because this basketball is not an individual game. It's a team game. And the one who understands the team is the one who wins, because I guarantee you Kenyon thinks, well, long as I did my job, I put up the points, and I led in scoring. That don't always tell the story, brother. That don't always tell the story. So I just wanted to chime in on this, say what I had to say, because I think it was some very important factors when he said that he would have helped. He would have been a factor in Golden State and winning those 4 champs that I just don't think he's looking at. He's looking at, hey, I can score. You know what I'm saying? And Golden State wasn't going to require that from him. At no point were they going to ask Golden State going to say, Kenyon, we need you to go out there and get us 25 points, 30 points. No point. If he would have been shooting 3 for 23 in the finals, he'd have been gone the very next season. And that's just the facts of the matter. So I just wanted to get that out there, man. This is Fresh Off the Clock. I'm out, man.